All right, we are looking at a LG Stylo 3 phone, and it is one of the greatest phones I have ever had. And I use it for my YouTube because I can put a bigger chip in, up to a, what is it, 2 terabyte chip in it, additional on top of what it's got inside. So I do a lot of YouTube vlogs and live and pictures and all kinds of stuff, but I use it for YouTube. It is fantastic, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and we'll unbox it. And it has a 5.7 touchscreen, Android 7.0, 16 gigabyte memory, 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel camera, Wi-Fi. It also has hotspot. One of the few phones that have the hotspot feature. It has a stylus pen, pops out of the phone, and you can run it with the 2 gigabyte plan for $35. You can run on the 45 plan or the 55 plan. And I use the 55 unlimited, because then I can upload my videos for YouTube on it. And you can keep your own number or get a new one. This one is Verizon based. It has the red map on it. That's Verizon based, so if that works in your area, this is the one to have. And if you're not sure which one, you can look it up on Straight Talk, or you can text 611-611 and put in L84VL, and it will send you more information about the phone. And this model number is L84VL, LG Stylo 3. And this is a really neat phone. It's 4G Lite, Android 7.0 Nougat, 5.7 touchscreen, battery talk time up to 20 hours, standby time 13 days, Wi-Fi capable, internal memory is 16 gigabyte on the phone, and then you can expand it out to a lot more space if you put another chip in it. And then the dimensions are 6-inch by 3-inch approximately, and all kinds of apps. Supports micro SD memory card up to 2 terabyte. So you can buy that. It doesn't come with this. You can buy up to a 2 terabyte to put in there. It is awesome. And let's see, 13 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera. So you can do like your Facebook Live, whatever, video calls and all that kind of thing. It's got GPS on it, MP3 player, 1.4 gigahertz quad core processor, Bluetooth 4.2 wireless technology, hearing aid compatible, and you get stylus pen. Okay, and let's see, we have got down here. Okay, you get the battery, which you can put up to a 4200 battery on these, but that's that battery that comes with it, which is I think a 3300, something like that. I believe it's 3300 comes with it. Back cover, book, charging cord, USB and Android style cord, and then your setup cards. Setup card. A real detailed book on everything it does, some free apps, and a quick startup red card. And a bunch of non-theft items in the hole there. this is the phone. The battery goes in the back. That's your service chip, and then you can put the other chip in there for your memory, which is the only way to fly. You really need that memory in there. And it's got the mics and speakers and this little plastic doodle. I'll show you mine. This is the same phone, LG Stylo 3. I love this phone. And I have got like a 4400 battery I ordered for it. It gets a little bit more life, but I have extra batteries. But this is a fantastic phone. As you can see, I haven't even put covers on. I do have a glass cover on it though. I just love it. So if you want one, I will ship you one. This phone right here that we've just demonstrated. And I can ship it to you for $110 if you want this phone. It's a straight talk phone. I'll ship to you anywhere in the United States. No overseas and no Canada, please. If you comment down below, I want this phone, then I can make arrangements with you to PayPal you, or you can get it on my website. I'll tell you a little bit more about this phone. This phone has real high user rating. The display is 5.7. It's 720 by 1280 pixel. Camera 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel front. Processor is Qualcomm Snapdragon 435 octa-core 1400 megahertz. Storage 16 gigabyte plus micro SD XC card. The battery that comes with the phone is a 3200 mega amp, which has a 25-hour talk time, it says. Display size is 5.7 inches. Resolution 720 by 1280 pixel. Pixel density 258 ppi. Technology IPS LCD. Screen to body 72.13%. Has an ambient light sensor and proximity sensor. Qualcomm Snapdragon 435-8940 is the system chip. Processor is octa-core 1400 megahertz. ARM Cortex A53 64-bit. And GPU is Adreno 505. RAM is 2 gigabyte. Internal storage 16 gigabyte. The storage expansion up to 2 terabyte. The OS is Android 7.0 Nougat. Okay, battery 3200 mega amp, lithium ion, and yes, the battery does come out on this phone. It is a separate piece. It's not permanent in the phone like some phones, so you can replace it. After so many times you charge a battery, they go bad, so if you're going to keep the phone a long time, it's a nice thing when you can change the battery out. Like I say, they do make a stronger one. Let's see, 13 megapixel main camera, autofocus, video recording 1920 by 1080 full HD. You can do picture taking during a video recording, video calling, and video sharing. Front camera 5 megapixel. Dimensions 6.13 by 3.15 by 0.29. And the weight is 5.3 ounce. The biometrics, it is a fingerprint touch phone. And the features has a notification light stylus. Color is black. And let's see. Data speed LTA Cat6. SIM type nano SIM. HD voice yes. Headphone jack 3.5 millimeter. Says features album art cover background playback. Bluetooth 4.2. Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi direct and you have hotspot. And where you can make the phone a hotspot. USB is micro USB 2.0. It's a standard USB plug-in cord, which looks like this. Okay, and let's see. Features are mass storage device. It's also got sensors, accelerometer, and gyroscope and compass. It says other tethering, computer sync, OTA sync. And it has voice dialing, voice commands, voice recording. Okay. System chip is MediaTek MT6750. Processor octa-core 1500 megahertz. ARM Cortex A53 64-bit. Here's a description here. The LG Stylo 3 offers more bang for the buck than most smartphones in the same price range. First off, the handset runs Android 7.0 Nougat right out of the box. Also, it comes equipped with a 1.4 gigahertz octa-core processor coupled with a 2 gigabyte RAM and 16 gigabyte of expandable memory. Moreover, LG Stylo 3 boasts a large 5.7 display at 720 pixel resolution and also has a stylus. On the back side, there's a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, as well as a fingerprint sensor, which I don't suggest using. I've heard a lot of people have trouble with a fingerprint sensor. It will lock up and then you can't get in the phone at all. So I don't use it, and I wouldn't suggest using that. It also says a secondary 5 megapixel camera for selfies and video calls is featured on the front side. And so that's a pretty neat phone. The retail on it is anywhere from $130 and up. Like I say, if you want this one at $110, and that's shipping and all in the United States only, just comment below, I want your phone, and I will ship you this phone anywhere in the United States, and you will love it. And it's a straight talk phone, so you I don't know much about changing services or whatever, or changing chips out to make it go to different service, but this is a Verizon based type phone, so that will be all on you. No refunds, no returns. This is a brand new phone, and you can also get warranties and that at Straight Talk, but I don't suggest them. I've tried the Walmart warranty and the Straight Talk warranty. They're worthless. It's better just to buy a new phone than play that game with them, because it's a ripoff. I've done it several times, buying all that extra stuff, and it's just not worth it. But this is one of the greatest phones I have ever used. I've gone through 3 of them actually, and they are wonderful. They don't overload, they don't burn up. Sometimes the screens crack if you don't have a screen cover on them, and you accidentally drop it. I do suggest you get a heavy-duty cover for the outside, and a screen cover is wonderful. But these are the greatest phone for YouTube, and I also use it for DoorDash. It's an excellent phone for DoorDash because it has a really strong battery, and it's so much easier to see with a big screen and that when you're doing delivery orders. So check it out, and if you're interested, you can get this phone right here. I will ship it to you. The LG Stylo 3, really big phone, and it's a really excellent phone. Love it. Alright, you have a great one. Hope you enjoyed that, and talk to you later. That's my review.